Okay, this is going to be sort of a cathartic cooking process for me. I found that doing these videos allows me to, I don't know, maybe stay grounded as I slowly lose my sanity. But anyway, what we're going to do today, we're going to take a nice little piece of sea trout that we got really cheap. This cost about, maybe $1.98, I forgot. And we're going to make a really nice crispy skin on it, and we're going to serve it with a coconut clam broth. Very spicy, flavorful, with green onions and lime and clams and basil and coconut milk, going kind of a Thai direction. Thai food is very fast, very flavorful, and it's probably up there with my three favorite cuisines: Vietnamese, Thai, Indian, and then everything else. But it kind of depends on, whatever I'm into at the moment. Anyway, let's get on with this nonsense. So we take our little fillet of ocean trout, and to keep it from curling up in the pan when we sear it, we're going to score it a little bit. Score it, you just cut a couple little, just a little few cuts down the side. And contrary to what most techniques call for, I started out in not too hot a pan. And we'll just kind of hold it down there for a second and let the skin remain flat so it doesn't curl up for a minute. And you can feel it. But I like to start it off in somewhat of a slow pan and just slowly cook it the majority of the way on the skin side to maintain a nice crispy crust. And to me, the skin of a fish, depending on the fish, is one of the best parts of it if it's done properly. And hopefully this will come out properly, and you'll see what I'm talking about. If not, I've failed yet again. Anyway, at this point, you can go ahead and let it go. And, whoa, I'm going to keep that in there. Because, why not? Anyway, we've got our fish in the pan, our sea trout. We're going to season it on one side with a little salt. Now, we're going to assemble our flavoring ingredients. Sambal, Thai chili paste with garlic in it, crushed red chilies, vinegar, sugar, garlic, salt, what have you, lime, green onion. Just going to cut the ends off, and we're going to cut it into approximately, don't worry about that guy, he didn't want to be here, so I believe if something doesn't want to be there, let it get out of there. 1-inch bias cut pieces. Basil, very common Thai ingredient. This is domestic basil or Genovese basil, which is one of the more common varieties of American basil, whereas it is not a Thai basil. And we're going to cut that just into about 1/3 inch slices. In this pan, if you can see it, fresh spinach, a little bit of water, a little bit of salt, your friend and your heart's friend, butter. Simply going to steam it very, very easily. Now, I gotta find something to check this fish out with. I think everything's in the dishwasher. Hold on. And we're just going to kind of move it around a little. And as it's going, we'll add our ingredients for the rest of the dish. We'll throw our green onions in, our basil, and check it out on this side. See that? Nice. It worked out surprisingly well. I was expecting something ridiculous to happen. And I just noticed that I have 1 foot of this camera tripod in a can of chipotle chilies when I set it straight up again. It's okay. Another ingredient, of course, and as always, garlic. You remember the trick. I'm not going to go through this again. There we go. We're going to chop it up. And one of the more unique things and what I like about Thai food is a lot of the ingredients are not so fussily messed with. You know, they are very coarsely chopped, big pieces. Now, when you get into the curry pastes, you know, everything's really finely pureed and ground together. But they're very distinct in their presence. So, we have our plate. Our fish is going to continue to cook with residual heat. Now that's that, okay? I'm going to set it out of the way so you can't see it. So you don't know what I'm doing with that fish over there. We'll throw a garlic in the pan. Coconut milk, not Pepe Lopez coconut cream. This is straight coconut milk, and this is a light coconut milk that I inadvertently bought into our pan. Our lime juice. Plenty of lime. Our sambal, a generous, I'm going to guess and say that's about a teaspoon. I like it fairly spicy. Okay, and then we're just going to mix that around a little. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce I use. Why? Because it has a lot of the same ingredients in it that you would find in a lot of Thai or Indian dishes, where we have the garlic, the tamarind, anchovy. Those flavors are very prevalent in Thai cooking. So I found that Worcestershire sauce is pretty quick, little nifty, little shortcut for a lot of things. And, oh, wouldn't be Thai without fish sauce, which is a fermented anchovy extract. How'd you like to work in a Thai fish sauce factory? And we're going to add just a few good shakes of that in there. Last thing, our clams. Little neck clams that we've soaked in water for about half an hour so they can purge out some of any remaining sand in them. We'll throw them in that our mixture right there. Give it a taste with our Wonder Finger. A little more coconut milk. And I'm going to show you, I've run into a problem. I'm going to show you how I handle it. Maybe. Just maybe. This would normally get sugar. I don't have any. I'm going to add a touch of powdered sugar. Don't go ooh. It's just sugar that's more finely granulated and mixed with a wee bit of cornstarch. So we have the same thing going on in our pan. And we're going to let that cook until our clams open up. While that's going, I'm going to show you how to do kind of a funky little garnish. Mango. Show you how to deal with it. My favorite fruit in the world. If you notice, it's kind of narrower this way. That means the seed is running that way. And you want to cut along that seed. Just like that. Now this is a nice one. Little odd note. Mango is a member of the cashew family, which is also in the family of sumac. It's kind of weird. So, we're going to take it and we're just going to cut it right off the skin. And this is beautiful mango. That'll be enough. This, I'll save for dessert. When our clams open, it's going to be done. Our spinach is steaming and finished. So we're going to take our mango. We're going to cut it into slices. In fact, that'll be enough right there. Watch this. This is where I get weird on you. We're going to put our mango into a bowl, and in it, we're going to put a little of our sambal. Not much, just a little. And we're just going to kind of toss it around a little bit. That's it. Finished. So, have all our components. We have our fish resting over here. We have our sauce in the pan. Spinach going back here. You wipe off this board so I don't look like quite the pig that I am. Das ist gut, yeah. Come on, guys, open up. What the hell? You know what we're gonna do? Something weird. Let's do this. Take the mango, cut it into pieces, throw it right in there. Why not? We're gonna take our fish plate, knock everything over in the sink. We're gonna hold that fish to the side for a minute. And you take some of our spinach. We're gonna put it right on our plate. Remember, the spinach, very simple. A little salt, a little butter, a little steam. If you don't have any steam, make some. We're going to take our fish and kind of put it right on top because stacking is important. You know, I'm a poser from the 80s. We have a lot of liquid on our plate, and you're going to just soak up some of that juice because I don't like it to make the sauce runny when we put it on. It dilutes it a little bit too much and it looks all fucking stupid. So our clams are starting to open. At least one of them was cooperating. And he's the one that gets to come out. You get to save them as they come out. Okay, they cooperate, they come out of the hot liquid. They don't, they stay in. That's how we play. Do what I want, and you get something. If you don't, you get nothing. So while that's going, we're not going to waste any time waiting for those clams. You know what? They can sit in there and rot and cook to hell as far as I'm concerned if they're not going to open up. Then we're going to take some of our sauce. Spoon it around. The chunks of the mango, the green onion, basil. And you see how fast this is. You know? Oh, there we go. You can come on out. I'll let you live. And those guys, all right, come on. Come on. You know you want to get out too. That's it. I don't have time for those other things. I'm going to turn it off, and then our little sweet and spicy mango over the top. That's a big piece. I don't like the way it lays. Just like that. Anything else you have you might want to throw on there for a garnish, maybe a little, you know, a little bit of basil for green. Why not? Use it up. And there you have it. That took no time at all. And you got a really awesome, healthy, savory, sweet, spicy Thai dish that is oh, look, spoon's in the pan. I'm a trained professional, so take that for what you want. Anyway, that's all. I'm going to eat this.